Hi, welcome to Similar But Different, the podcast. Let's do that again. Okay. But I'm getting all the benefits.
Without having to pay.
Right.
Yeah, they screwed me. And then I found a bunch of friends that I was different from. I think I'd like the gram more if I got hit up in my DMs.
Okay, this should probably end. Hi, welcome to Similar But Different. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Hey, Rach.
How's it going, sicky poo?
Oh, my throat just like also gurgled a little bit. Yeah. Ooh, it's like wheezing. Yeah, it's better.
Good.
It's better. You know, just a little vid.
Yeah, just a little bit of the vid.
A little bit.
I I was like, I haven't seen you in a long time. I'm used to seeing
Yeah.
you every week.
Yeah.
But yeah, didn't want to pass on those germies.
Yeah. That's exactly what that was.
Yeah. And wasn't it like that day or something you were like, I think I'm feeling a little better, but I'm going to go to urgent care just in case. I don't know if we should record tonight, but we'll see. And you're like, well, I have COVID.
Literally, I was like, maybe I should figure out if I should be around people.
Yeah.
And
as people, we appreciate.
Yeah. As you would have been the only person I would have been around.
Yeah.
Well, trivia.
You didn't protect your husband.
Oh God. I did not. He is, hey, I covered.
Yeah, I appreciate.
Yeah, no, he's full blown. He had it real bad all weekend. But he's babied because I went and got him the new college football video game that came out on Friday.
Nice.
So he spent his entire weekend playing college football 25, whatever.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
What is the 25?
2025 maybe? I don't know.
But it's 2024.
Yeah, I don't get it. Okay. I think it's 25 though. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. But quick trip to Target, coconut waters and
Ugh. I hate coconut.
What?
Coconut and peas. Those are, well, peas isn't really a flavor, it's a food.
Those are the
But
things you don't like.
I don't like peas and I don't like coconut. I like the smell of coconut.
Coconut water's great.
No. And it's one of those things where people are like, you can't even taste the coconut. I'm like, yeah, you
No,
can.
you can.
Yes, yeah, you can. When people are like, it doesn't even taste like coffee. And I'm like, yes, it does. Coffee is a very strong taste because I also don't like coffee. So coffee,
love that.
peas, and coconut.
Are we gonna keep finding more things as you go? Wait, and coffee. Now and peas.
I think coffee, coconut, and peas. The CCP.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I like it. Mine's just mayonnaise.
Yeah.
If we're talking about things we don't like.
Just mayonnaise?
Just mayonnaise.
Okay.
I'll eat just about anything. I'll even eat mayonnaise. I just won't necessarily enjoy it.
I will eat peas if they are mixed into like a chicken pot pie.
Yeah.
But I prefer not, and I will do my best to, like, I am so not a picky eater. Like, I will eat anything, but I hate peas. I think they're disgusting.
This passion that you have.
Yeah.
I feel like peas are like really good for you.
Well, I love all the other green stuff.
Not all greens are good.
Oh my God, are we gonna do this thing again?
No,
where you're like,
I'm also kidding.
aren't a vegetable.
Yeah, that lady that I saw on the internet told me that vegetables aren't a real.
Oh yeah, vegetables aren't real. Vegetables and birds.
We did have was our last episode that was like web historical or not trending stuff on the internet?
Oh yeah.
I can't even remember. It's been so long.
I know, which I did see something today that's like how to wear jean shorts. You know what's cool now, and having them rolled like this, not cool, folks. Yeah, so I'm a loser.
Your cuffed jean shorts?
Yeah.
I thought you looked cute when you walked in.
Thank you.
Or you could just go my route and not wear anything that's appropriate to wear in public and just lounge.
Yeah.
Lounge apparel.
Lounge apparel.
Is what I wear day in and day out. Lounge apparel.
That's true. Normally I am in like workout shorts and a t-shirt, but when I leave the home, because I don't take advantage of my closet, I'm like, let me up it by like 5%.
Yeah, and I feel like if I were coming from your house to my house, or yeah, if in your position, I would also probably change.
Yeah.
But because I'm just comfy cozy.
Right. Not worth
everything
it
on.
for me or the fans.
Well, you know, the fans don't care.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So something interesting.
Ooh.
I was looking at our YouTube analytics.
I love analytics.
Sometime in the recent past. And 74% of our YouTube watchers are male.
No way.
Yeah.
That's That does not.
That was me shaking my
Tatas.
toddies for
Hot
the men. I
toddies.
mean, granted, I don't know their sexuality, so they could
Yeah,
all not be into toddies.
sure. Now, when we say 75%, is it because we have 2 listeners or 3 listeners and 2 are men? That would not be that percentage is wrong. We have 4 listeners and 3 are men.
I worry about your math background.
Yeah. It's rough. I like to blame things on like, "Oh, I'm sick. It's my brain's foggy."
Right.
In reality,
Footage, it's so easy.
it's wrong. And I was so confident when I said those
You
things.
were, but that's kind of your
It's
MO,
my thing.
is being very confident about something until someone questions you,
Have you
and then you will
I will
very quickly
cede.
back down.
Oh, 100%. I will
Yeah.
cede.
Yeah.
But I have learned that I see it in other people when they do it. If you say it confidently enough, people are like, "Yup,
Yeah.
that's
I
an."
mean, it's called being a man,
Yeah, well, I try to
and
it's
you
my
do
deep
that.
voice.
Yeah.
I used to when I was younger, working at Compare with Rachel, we would be in meetings and presenting stuff, and I'd literally my voice would go from, like, my normal everyday voice. It's hard to tell right now because I have the cold
Right.
voice, but I would literally be in a meeting and be like, "And this is why I think that we should do this," and I would go
Do
octaves
you
lower.
actually maybe still do that? You just don't know because you don't have someone
No one's called
calling
me
you
out.
out?
Yeah. No one's called me out. I need to ask, like, some of my work besties.
Yeah.
I've got 2
You know,
core
some people have a phone voice and you have a meeting voice.
Jen's meeting voice. I think for some reason that's what I've always thought is that well, I mean, I think women do that in general, right? Like, you have to tamper feminine traits or your womanly traits to get by in business, or at least that's how it used to be.
Yeah, I guess I don't think of like my voice impacting that.
Yeah.
I mean, once I cried at work and I
Oh.
didn't like that because I was literally talking to some manager level person and was like, I'm going to start crying. I don't like that I'm doing that because it makes me feel weak.
Yeah,
But
it
I
shouldn't.
was had so much emotion
Yeah.
of like it was a not okay like HRE type situation.
Oh. Yep.
Um and I was going in
But you
being
have
like
to
it's time to nip this in the bud and I was like, "Lauren," like I came in strong.
I get it. I feel like I've done that. I don't remember doing it, but I feel like I have.
Yeah.
I'm sure I have. It's just I mean, that's just the way we express emotions
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Doesn't make those emotions less valid. Wow, the thunder,
Oh
the
yeah, it's
storm.
pouring
I love I know you
outside.
probably can't hear it through the audio on these mics, but like it is kind of a good evening of like sitting on the front porch watching the thunderstorm and the rain.
Yeah, except we're in here.
Yeah, but I like doing that.
Yeah, me too.
Just saying.
That's why screen-in porches are so nice.
We have just bounced around so much to get this whole thing started today. I feel like we've talked about 5 different possible topics for the evening.
All right. Well, where do you want to go?
I don't know.
Do you want to pull from the jar?
I kind of do.
Okay, it's been a
It's
while.
been a while. And then you put some new stuff in recently. I
Yeah.
am sorry for my voice.
Yeah, I'm on vacation next week, so you better not get me sick.
Oh, we talked about that.
We did wait the required CDC days, everyone. So
Whatever the
or
CDC
even plus some. I feel like
It's
been more
been
than that, and you meet all the requirements for being allowed to be around others. So
it's been more than 10 days.
I'm not nervous.
Well,
Um,
say that now. We'll
I'm
follow
having
up.
a baby soon, so
Wait, what?
not. Do I look like I'm ready to give birth?
I'm saying you're meeting a baby? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that was this weekend. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry. We already talked about that. Oh my gosh, the suspense.
Okay.
Jar pull.
Oh, okay. Haircuts slash nails done.
Oh, this is so relevant.
Yeah, very much relevant to me right now.
Yeah.
My nails are so long and I hate them.
I love them. Mine feels so healthy.
No, I hate having long nails because stuff gets stuck in them
That's
and
long?
for me, yeah. I like it like half the size, but I'm getting my nails done before I go on my beach trip. And so I'm like, I don't want to cut them or do anything.
Let them clean 'em
Let
up.
them do it. And I've been wanting to cut them for over a week.
Mm.
So it's hard. And I haven't really gotten I haven't gotten a pedicure in years because of the
Oh, the toe
infection
fiasco.
issue, which I believe we've talked about on this podcast, but the place I'm going, I feel good about, even though I felt good about the other place. But this place doesn't use water. Like, your feet aren't, like, soaking in a bath,
What?
and they're, like, very hygienic, and they only use, like, non-toxic stuff. So,
So wait, you don't get
I've
the
been there
spa
once
treatment?
before. They do it, but it's just, like, you're not, like, soaking in a tub the entire time. This was also years ago, so I don't actually
Hmm.
remember, because I remember thinking, like, "But I need that and want that."
Yeah.
But I remember it being a quality experience.
I feel like the evolution of getting nails done at the nail salon, they now have those like liners.
Yeah.
And I remember when they started doing it, I was like, why have they just started doing this? Like it made me question the fact that
Yes.
you're sitting your feet in this water. Ugh, yeah. Like I didn't know I didn't like it until they introduced it.
Right.
Like and like they'll peel out like fresh cleaned stuff to use and like
Yeah.
I don't know if they ever did that before. And it blows my mind
Well,
that it was acceptable in
that was
Hawaii.
my experience when I
Yeah.
still got,
Yeah, that's true.
the infected toenail that I lost in battle.
Yeah, we lost. We said RIP
Um,
to that
and it
toenail.
took whenever
It's
your
lost.
bachelorette was when it was like
Except it was fully off.
p I think it was working its way off. Like, it was grossly infected, because I remember asking, because I went to, like, a podiatrist or urgent care or something and said, "I'm about to go to the beach. Should I, like, not get in the water with other
Ooh,
people and stuff?" And she said, "No, at its stage, it's fine.
damn.
Just
But
keep it
before
clean
that,
and, like, don't just, like, let it stay soaked," you
yeah.
know?
Dang.
So
Yeah, that was a nightmare. That makes
been a while.
maybe part of what like being close to you during that experience. It was like, ugh, I don't know if I like nail salons.
Yeah.
Have you seen the things too now with the UV light that it's like literally causing cancer in people's hands or something?
No.
And like, yeah, it can like I say that I saw it I'm sure it's, like, a rare scenario that, like, 1 or 2 people have had happen to them because, like, my brother's fiancée gets her nails done regularly, and, her hands look nice.
Yeah.
She doesn't have any, like, scary things that but, man, when you see it, you're like, "Fuck, I never wanna do it."
Yeah. I also rarely, even before the toenail debacle, I get my nails done, like, maybe a couple times a year.
Yeah. I've had once or
Um,
twice a year,
yeah.
usually before the summer if I'm going to a beach or something.
Yeah. But now it's actually been so long that I, like, notice a difference in, like, my heels could use some quality care from a professional, my cuticles, you know?
Yeah.
I even at this place, I was like, "I don't even wanna get, like, a gel or dip one, because
It
I never get
destroys.
them professionally removed, so it ends up destroying the enamel on my nails," and they're like, "We actually don't even do regular lacquer anymore."
That's
So I
stupid.
was like they were like, "We don't have to paint your nails if you just want cuticle care." I'm like, "Well, no, if I'm here, I wanna get a fun color on my nails,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna do it." But then I think, like, moving forward, if I'm to get my nails done, I'll just I really wanna just do some regular cuticle
Well, you
care.
file, it looks like, right? Because 'Cause they're shaped well.
No, these are just how
Oh.
they grow.
Damn. I feel like those are shaped really well. Mine are because I get chips and stuff in it. They don't shape well, so I have I do try to paint my nails at home,
Yeah.
but I hate the fact that my left hand looks so much better than my right hand.
Mm. Yeah, I am left-handed living in a right-hander's world, so I'm pretty good at painting my nails.
So you can even paint your right hand
Yeah.
with your left-handed, but you can paint your left hand
Yeah, because I have
with
to
your
use my right hand a lot in life.
it's like another perk of left-handers have.
Yeah, I mean, we do die earlier, but,
Yeah, well,
we get to paint our nails
that is
all
the
day on
yeah,
both hands.
the price
So
you
I
must
think the
pay.
pros outweigh the
I see it. Yeah. I mean, I just painted mine well, I tried to paint them with this new polish, and I guess I didn't put enough layers on and I didn't wait enough between dries because it started chipping so easily.
Mm.
And I feel like that doesn't usually happen.
It
Well,
also can depend on the polish.
yeah. Well, it was OPI.
Okay, that's a quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, CPI.
Oh fuck.
So much sass.
I mean, OPI is fancy.
Yeah. Has Nathan ever gotten his nails done?
I don't think so.
Well, going back to the incident, I'll just keep bringing it up.
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Skylar, I actually think you would enjoy this." And he was like,
Yeah.
"Okay." So I took him, like, treated. We both got pedicures together. I He was sitting in the massage chair and he's like, "I love it here." Like, he was having the time of his life. And then, of course, I lost a toenail. He didn't. His
Oh, yeah, of
toenails were
course.
fine.
Lucky.
Not that I would wish that upon him,
But I mean, if you do.
but if I'm suffering, we both need to suffer.
That's why I gave Nathan COVID.
Right. You're
Oh, so much.
um,
My brother gets it done.
yeah.
Yeah.
Him and his fiance go together?
Yeah, I think sometimes he'll go with her and he'll get his toes done.
My mom really wants my dad to go, and she's been like, "Oh, tell your dad that Skylar's done it and liked it, and maybe that'll get him to go."
I feel like there's this thought process, like, it's just a pedicure, they don't even have to paint your nails, they just
No.
trim your toes up,
Yeah.
and, like
And you get a foot massage?
yeah, like, I've tried to explain that to Nathan too, because I feel like, "Look, your fat toes" he's got super hobbit wide feet.
Okay.
It's like, "Go in there and they'll clean up your calluses," and then he said, "I don't have calluses," and I said, "That's bullshit. You play, like, in soccer
Sports,
cleats
yeah.
and stuff,
Yeah,
like,
no
you
way.
have to have calluses," and then he showed me his foot,
Wow.
and
Like a
he's
baby's
got
bottom?
baby soft feet, and I'm like, "This is weird as fuck."
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, good for him.
So, I have yet to find, like, an argument that I can stand on of, like, why he needs it.
Yeah.
It's
I was actually gonna say because it feels nice to treat yourself in that way, but I actually don't like getting pedicures. I'm only going because I want a professional to, like,
shave off my
shape it.
calluses,
Yeah, exactly.
clean
But
up my
I'm
toenails.
so ticklish. I feel like a lot
Yeah.
of times when they're doing the leg massage, they're, like, massaging my shin, and I'm like, "Girl, that's bone.
Yeah.
Don't do that."
Yeah.
I don't know why
Why there's
they do
nothing to
that.
massage on the shin.
And then
Calf
so that
there.
leads me to another question of when I'm in pain, I'm just like, I don't say, "Hey, I don't like that." I have even when they have asked me if the water was too hot and it was burning my foot, I've been like, "It's fine."
No, you didn't. The what?
Yeah. I think maybe I'm
That's
at a place in my life now 2 years later that I would confidently actually, maybe once when it was, like, boiling, I said,
yeah,
"It's a little too hot." But then they would adjust it, and I thought it was still a little too hot, and I was like, "I can just get used to this."
that's hilarious. I have literally had to tell one of them, like, 3 times that it's too hot
Yeah.
because it was scalding to as it started coming out, and I
You're
was
so
like, "Ooh,"
strong.
I moved my feet out, and I was like, "That's too hot." And then they changed it to cool, and so I went and, like, tried to dip it back in. Nope, still too hot. I'll wait.
Good. You're paying for what you want, and
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
You shit.
What about if they started painting your nails and you didn't like the color?
Ooh, I have done that too.
Wow.
Gosh. So I was choosing between 2 different nail colors
Yeah.
and I can't remember when this was.
Okay, wait. But were they like, "Well, let's just try both and see what you like?"
No, I was like, "Okay, we'll do this one." And it was gel.
Mm.
And I was like, "I think." But the lady, maybe she just saw it on my face. She just painted the one. And then I was like, "Is it going to get darker or like cuz it was like see-through?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "No." I was like, "Then I don't want that one. Let's do the other one." Wipes
Wow.
it off.
Yeah. I'm
Like
so
they
proud of
didn't
you.
go full blown like full hand.
Yeah.
I don't think I've gotten that far to go full hand.
Right.
'Cause I usually even when they do my toes, I'm usually, like, watching hardcore, like, I'm, like, leaning over, "Is that gonna be what? Okay, I'll take
Yeah.
it. Yep, that's good."
I feel like I don't care enough. I'm like, "This is something I will live with for 2 weeks max."
Yeah,
Um, but though I wouldn't like it if it was, like, translucent. I like a
yeah.
solid, full
Full
coverage
co
of color.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so I was getting my nails done before my wedding,
Mhm.
and I hadn't gotten my nails done in a long time. I thought I asked for gel, but maybe they didn't hear me, and I wasn't really paying attention, and it had been so long that I was like, "Oh, maybe this is just how they do it now."
Mhm.
Anyways, they gave me just a regular manicure,
Polish, yeah.
and I'm like, "This isn't gonna hold up for what I need to do," because it was, like, Thursday, the wedding was Saturday. I still had to put together, like, some of these, like, DIY things that we were doing, and I was like,
Okay.
"My hands are gonna be in action." And so I think it was like that was the moment where all of the wedding stress came to
Oh,
me, and
shit.
I just called my mom and started crying. I was like, "The color and the type and it" my mom's like, "It's definitely gonna chip." And I was like, "Fine."
Oh my
And
no.
she's like, "Just turn around, like, have them do it again." I was like, "That's so embarrassing." Like, I wouldn't do it, and then I either called or was texting my friend Taylor about it, and she just, like, Venmoed me $40
To
and
do
was
it again.
like, "Get your nails done." And so I made an appointment for a next day at a different salon, of course. Um, well, I can't go back and be like, "Can you redo these?"
That's too funny. One, shout out to Taylor for like, hey, you don't need to worry about this on your wedding weekend.
Yeah.
And just yeah, here, take care of it. But also hilarious that you're like, nope, this place is dead to me now. I need to go to a new place
Well,
to
only
fix it.
because I was embarrassed,
Yeah,
and I
I know.
actually think my mom hates this story because she's like, "I told you to just get them redone," and but Taylor gets the glory of,
Ooh,
like, because I did it when she did, because she yeah, and my
okay.
mom because my mom probably even said, "I will pay for you to get it done." I was like, "No, no, that's stupid."
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
and then the money was just in my Venmo account,
yeah.
so you can't just easily decline that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you
I
could.
know. That's why I panned to the camera.
She didn't. She didn't just pocket your money. I feel like if I know I'm going in for something that I might not like, I'm going in with the assumption that I'm testing this out.
Yeah.
So like, cause when I did the bachelorette party, I was like, I'm gonna go bold and I'm gonna get a fucking green color. And I wasn't confident in the color, and I wanted to try a different cutout too. So I
Yeah.
even think I got like coffin cut or something. I don't know. I saw a
Whoa.
bunch of shit online. Yeah,
Coffin
isn't
cut?
it where they like pinch it to the like? Wait,
I don't know. When they're, like, oval, square, and I'm just
yeah.
like, "Whatever
So
feels
coffin is
good to
like
you."
square, but it rounds to the tip, so it gets more narrow towards the end, and
Okay.
then it's flat. I feel like I'm the wrong person to be explaining
Sure.
cuts of like styles of nails, but here we are.
Yeah, I thought it was just oval and square.
Yeah, so I tried like a different um cut that I wasn't used to and a different color, and she was putting it on and I was like, I don't like that. And but I was like, I got to try it like
Yeah.
and see because it's also part of it was seeing what other people responded to it,
Right.
you know.
Right.
Give
Just
me give me
being
the
out in the
compliments.
wild
Yeah,
with
on the
people.
wild.
My mom texted me a picture. She got her nails done the other day. She always gets usually, like, some shade of red. I feel
Mhm.
like maybe a pink. Um
It's a shade.
But she sent me a picture, and they're, like, a bright blue with some sparkles, and she goes, "Wild this time." And I said, "Yeah, like me, because 'cause I'm known as getting, like, crazy colors, like greens and blues."
I love the forest green you had one time.
Um,
That is wild.
yeah, and I was like, "Good job, mom, I'm proud of you." Once she got her nails painted a blue color that I don't think she really liked, and she said to me, "I don't think your dad is gonna like this." And my first thought was, "Dad's gonna notice?"
Dad's gonna care? Yeah,
Yeah.
what?
And I was like, "Oh, maybe he"
It's
like
his thing.
yeah. Well, I was
That's
just
funny.
yeah.
I That's hilarious. My mom got me into clip-ons.
Yeah. I've tried those from your recommendation, and I don't like them. I think it's too much if they were already the right length
Yeah.
immediately, then I could, but, like, having to
You don't
cut
like that they're
them and
long.
then shape them and stuff, and I have toe thumbs, so getting them to fit my toe thumb
That's
is
weird.
hard.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always get a toe pack. How funny.
Okay, do those exist?
Yeah, you can get toe ones too. I think they're mostly glue-ons, but
And are
yeah.
they shorter, though?
Yeah.
Or are they still long, like the fingernails?
No, you can get them to be the length that you want, I think.
How would do you wear shoes?
Well, I mean, I think the toe ones aren't long.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're like normal, only nail size, like toenail size. I mean, you still have to clip like I have to clip the pinky because my
Yeah.
pinky's like a does non-existent
Same.
nail.
My pinky is also big. I
It's like
feel
I'm
like
just
it's a
painting
very
skin.
specific type of toe, like pinky toe. Like some people have the one where it's just like the
Yeah,
of a nail, and that's what I have.
but like you can paint it in the whole skin
Yeah,
area to
I
make it
don't
look like
paint
there's
the
a nail.
skin.
I do that. I'm like, well, we're just gonna paint this whole
Right.
toe so it'll look like there's a nail there. Cheat code, I guess. But I like the clip-ons. I recommend the clip-ons because sometimes I'm literally putting nails are going to get my nails done for, like,
Yeah.
a wedding that weekend or, like, an event,
Yep.
and it's a one-time event, and it's like, "Why am I doing that when I can get this $7.99 Impress nails pack and just stick them on?" They last for the evening.
Yeah.
Mine only lasted, like, 3 days, which I would get irritated with them because especially washing my hair, but, like, my mom says hers last, like, 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know what she's doing differently.
Yeah.
She's retired life, maybe, just living
Or
her
if she's
best.
really putting them on in the proper way.
Yeah, maybe that.
Yeah.
But I would recommend them, and I know that I recommended them to you, and you're like, "I wouldn't
Well, I would
recommend them."
not recommend them,
So, yeah, there we
so
are.
pick your poison. Choose your fighter. I wonder how this episode will resonate with our 75% male listenership.
Feel like maybe it'll be eye-opening to know women
Yeah.
how they take care of
Yeah,
themselves.
and encourage more men to go
The nail salon. We didn't
get
even talk about
pedicures.
hair
Oh,
because I'm gonna be honest. I feel like, well, 100% Nathan gets his hair cut more than I do,
yeah. Oh, I thought I was
and that's
thinking
just men.
hair in a different way,
Oh,
but yeah, head hair.
oh, head
Because I
hair.
were just thinking of like salons,
Yeah,
but yeah, head hair.
head hair. I'm in desperate need of a haircut. This ball is getting too big and it's heavy.
How often does Nathan get his haircut?
Not as often as I feel like most men do. I feel like when he was getting his haircut most regular, it was at least once a month, I think.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like Skylar's is less than that, but maybe every like 6 weeks.
Yeah, something like that.
And what type of place does he go to?
Well, he had a barber he like loved, and it was this old man. He walked in and it was just simple $15 haircut, I feel like. Just, whatever. But the barber died.
Oh,
And so he was wandering for a bit, and I think he landed on High Point, which was a recommendation, I think, from you guys, from
I've never been
Skylar.
there. I
Well,
don't
I
know if
think it was a
Skylar has either.
maybe not.
If he
Somebody
likes it, then
recommended
yes, it
it.
was a recommendation from us.
Yeah. So now he goes to High Point.
Is that one of those like male
Hipster
fancy
barbers, I
salons?
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or barbers.
I say
Yes,
hipster
not a
barber. It's a
salon.
barber.
Yeah,
Yeah, not a salon.
right.
Yeah, I don't think.
How did he find out? Did he call to make an appointment or did he just walk in and they're like, he's dead?
Well, oh, actually, I think he did call to make an appointment. It might have happened. I don't know. How do you find out?
I assume
I feel like,
that is it. And it's like,
yeah,
that's,
I don't see anybody consistently enough.
yeah, me neither. And I only get my hair cut like maybe twice a year.
Same.
But I should do it more because I hear getting regular trims is good for growth. But also, if I'm gonna pay like $70 to $80 for a haircut, I'm trying to do something drastic. I
Yeah,
cannot pay that to just get a trim.
it's so excessive. I have tried so many things with my hair. So you know what? Just I'm a failure when it comes to everything with my hair. My hair is going to be straight for the rest of my life. A perm
Yeah,
does
you
not
left that
work.
wave in there for like a month.
Yeah, but you're not spending $240 to get your fucking
Yeah,
hair
that's a lot for a
curly,
month.
slightly wavy for
Right.
one
Yeah, I wouldn't
month.
call that curly.
Yeah, it wasn't curly. And that's
A
just
gentle
absurd.
wave.
Like, I don't like the first time I got the perm, I feel like someone was like, "Oh, it probably they didn't do a tight perm. You didn't do it right." And I was like, "Okay, cool. We'll try again." We tried again. I said the first one fell out real quick, and they were like, "Okay, we'll do tight. We'll do it."
We'll do tight.
They did it, and it didn't work
And it was
again.
like the tightest one they had, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you just had the babiest wave.
I
I mean, it was
felt
very
like I was
pretty. It
gonna
was like
turn
a
out like my
beach wave.
mom, because my
Oh,
mom's like driver's license still shows she was perm days, 80s.
yeah.
I feel like.
She still have her driver's license photo from the 80s.
I feel like she does.
They didn't make her update it.
I mean, she probably has to get an updated one, but I feel like you could reuse the picture for a long time.
I could use mine for a long time, but eventually it got updated, and I'm a lot younger than your mom.
Yeah, I'm sure she's got a new one, but I remember the one
Yeah,
because that
the
hairstyle, and maybe I'm thinking of her Costco card.
okay, that you probably don't have to update, so maybe that would make more sense.
Yeah, she has had Costco for a while too. Yeah. Well, all I know is I thought it was gonna come out like fucking absurdly just
Yeah, like a poodle.
yeah. And no, my hair was like psh, cute.
Right.
Good try. Good try, you. You've wanted curls your whole life. You'll still not have them.
Now, have you ever got a haircut you didn't like and come back and ask them for tweaks?
So that's a good question because I have walked out of a hair place with my hair fucked up and been like, "Thanks so much."
Which I feel like hair is more important than your nail color.
It I have
How
not
fucked up.
had great well, so when I was younger, it was so bad that the sides were not level,
Okay.
and I had, like, a straight cut for some reason, I guess, and it was very obvious. My mom and, this is when I was younger, my mom took me, and we left, and I think we went to another place
Yeah.
and had them fix my hair, but, like, I feel like we went to, like, hair cuttery, which is,
The
like,
first time or the second time?
the first time,
Okay.
and it's like, well, you get what you pay for,
Yeah.
you know?
Which,
Um,
well,
whoops.
continue, but
No,
funny story about
that's
that.
just one that I remember, and I feel like other times it's like, I don't love it, and it's my fault that I've told them to cut it this way, and I don't like it, and
Yeah.
so that's why I'm like, I don't say anything and I walk out, and it's just like, I've got maybe some, uh, layers that are more than I asked for and
Yeah.
kind of aggressive, and you can't fix that. I've had
Right.
things like that where I'm just like, "This isn't your fault, it's mine, so I'm gonna just pretend."
I feel like my MO is in the chair, I'm immediately like, "Yeah, it looks great." And then for some reason, I get in the car and I'm like, "Oh, I actually hate this." And I have a little bit of a crisis. And I've even, I now tell myself when I get my haircut that I'm aware this is my process and I will like it in the next few days or feel better
Oh,
about it. I
yeah,
have never, nor would even ever consider going back for a
for them to
change.
fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I just yeah, I don't know. I don't similar to, I guess, your nails thing, I would like, "No, it's embarrassing."
yeah.
It's so embarrassing. I think
Yeah.
a lot of it comes from the fact that, like, I asked for this most times. I guess it's
So do you
possible.
look at your hair and you say, "This is what I asked for"?
Well, to be fair, what I ask for is I need a trim, I think. Let's just go a little shorter, I don't know, 2, 3
Then
inches,
that's not what you asked
throw
for.
some layers in it.
Okay.
Or I'll say, like, "Can you shape it around my face?" And then I'm like, "What the fuck did you just shape around my face?" Um, yeah. So it's like I asked for those
Yeah.
things.
You know when's the ugliest you'll ever feel? When you're in that cape.
Yes, with your hair, like, wet sometimes
Yeah.
too.
And I'm like, I have just emerged as a troll from the dungeon.
I love that you said that because I used to think that it was because I didn't have any makeup on. I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I look like some type of beast," so I would wear mascara to a hair appointment.
It's fine. You're like, "Wow, is this how the world sees me?"
Yeah, I'm a gargoyle.
You know what they should do? You know those, like, T-shirts or aprons that make it look like you're, like, wearing a bikini or something
Ooh,
like that? Wouldn't that be funny if they had hairdresser capes like that?
I
And you
like that.
never know what you're gonna get, and it just you put it on, and you're like, "Oh, I'm a bodybuilder today.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, look at that, I'm a
Something other than,
firefighter."
like, your fat blob of a head just poking
Yeah,
out of this big cape. Yeah, it makes me think that I'm like, "Damn, I need to." Okay.
do something.
Yeah, but it's like not, and maybe it's the mirrors. Maybe their mirrors also make they're just not.
Oh, but then they take off the cape, and you're like, "Oh,
I'm a
okay, I
human being
am a
again.
real girl."
I'm not a monster. Yeah.
Um, okay, so speaking of hair cuttery like establishments, this was
Mhm.
not at a hair cuttery, but I, being the asshole that I am, was like, Skylar, you don't need to be paying these big bucks for a salon. You get the same haircut. It takes 20 minutes. Like, you should just go to one of these type places. Whereas I need to go to the salon.
Yeah.
So he was like, okay, let's see what happens. So he goes.
Oh, shit.
And 10 minutes into his appointment, the hairstylist yells, "Oh, shit," and runs away.
Shut the fuck up.
She had, like, sliced her hand open, and people are
What?
like, "Are you okay? What happened?" And he's just like, "I don't know
I
what is going on."
I'm just hearing my cape. Like, what?
Yeah. She also said
Sliced
some
her
very,
hand.
like, not okay things about people with mental disabilities,
Jesus.
and it was a bad haircut.
Oh
So Skylar
god.
was like, "Wow, if I ever needed like, this is the best I told you so ever." And I was like,
Ooh.
"Yeah, okay. you need to go to the salon.
Yeah, that's bad.
And he looked real good with his salon haircuts. So,
Yeah.
Skylar, I was wrong.
Have you seen that commercial where it's like what's hard to say emotionally? And it's just like,
No.
I was wrong. Yeah. Anyways, side note. Um, that just made me think about the fact that I don't like talking
Mm.
when I'm getting, and that's what's so great about my nails. Like, you don't talk, you just sit there and you fucking enjoy your life.
When I made my nail appointment at this place, they have you check a box. Do you want a,
Conversation.
yeah, or do you want a silent one? And
Silent.
I was like, "Ah, this is great
I feel
because I'm
seen.
too much of a people pleaser to like
Mm-hmm.
not obviously engage in the conversation, even though I still did kind of feel like an asshole saying no.
Oh, I don't. I feel like it's like I
But I'm like, maybe
that
this
makes
is
me
best
feel
for the
like
both of
you're
us.
respectful of what I'm paying you for.
Yeah.
And not that I'm like, oh fuck, I wish these people would shut up on just cut my hair. That's not what I mean. It's just that like I just don't want to talk.
Yeah. Now, um, the stylist who's been cutting my hair the last couple times, they are a chatty, they're chatter. And normal I even have the thought of like, oh, I feel like typically I wouldn't like this. But I guess they're just like a good conversationalist and it's fun and we talk about stuff. I kind of feel that same way about the person who does my massages. We've talked about this, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um
I guess if you're good at it, but like I think
in a way it feels
it
natural.
doesn't
It's
feel
not
forced. And
forced.
that's what I think. I think it all feels forced. It's like I don't
I do feel like in the massage scenario, that is kind of like they definitely read my energy
mm,
more of like they're not
mhm.
just going to be like, "So, how was your day?"
Yeah.
Um, but if I ask a question or something
They're
comes
picking
up,
up.
then
Yeah.
yeah, we'll talk about it. But with like the hairstylist, it is more like a, oh, I'm purposely trying to engage in conversation, which it does make me like her
Really?
because I'm just like, you're fun and cool, which makes me want to like give her my business.
Interesting. Maybe that's the thought process around
Yeah.
it. My thought
Or she's
process
just a very
is
chatty person.
I'm more likely to come back if I don't have to share my life story during a haircut.
Okay.
Just because why?
Yeah.
I feel like I've always wanted
It's
to. I've
about
never had
getting
the
to know
balls to do
others.
it, but I've
Just say,
always
don't
wanted.
talk to me, or like bring a book or put on
Oh, I
headphones.
like that. No, mine was gonna be just like make something up, like
Oh, I
just
couldn't
like
do
start
that. I hate lying
telling
so
a
much.
lie of what my life
I
is.
would immediately start feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could just. What do you do for a living? I am a stunt man.
They're gonna start asking you a lot of questions that you can't answer.
Yeah, I'm a doctor, a brain surgeon.
Don't let me operate on you.
Yeah. I'm not on duty, so don't ask me any questions. I don't know.
I need to take off this little linen.
It's getting
It's
toasty up here
getting
for you, which is
toasty.
crazy. I don't understand why I'm in long
I don't
sleeves and long
know how
pants.
you are.
I'm a well, I am.
And
Coming off a
I'm a
vid.
cold-natured person, but
Yeah,
you are always up here in very warm clothing.
slippers on my feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe something's wrong with me.
Maybe
Is it reptiles that are
cold-blooded.
cold-blooded?
Yeah, you are cold, and I'm more of a warm presence.
Yeah. Remember, I'm a black heart.
Yeah, right. Have you transitioned? Have you started using black hearts?
No, still not. I don't take the time to find. It's like literally
Right,
whatever
the
is
red
in
one's the one that I use, so
yeah,
that's what shows up.
yeah,
Yeah,
whatever's in that little like recents. I don't scroll.
yeah.
So you
It was fun. After that episode, I did have some people reach out to me. They're like, "These are my most common used emojis," and they're ones I never use, and so I
really?
think that's interesting.
How do you? I don't know. I I, I guess you got to search for the right emoji in the moment. I don't do that.
No.
See.
I have, like, my 10 that I use to express my various feelings.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I say that when I'm like, so my nail place does Venmo. And so when I go to pay them in Venmo, I'll like start typing in nails and the emoji of the nails comes up and use
Yeah.
it. Ah,
That is
that
fun.
makes me feel good that I just connected that dot.
Yeah. Good
Boom.
job, Jen.
Ah, so I try sometimes.
Well, do we have any additional thoughts around
nails and hair, and
do you ever get your hair dyed?
I used to. I feel like I used to wanna go darker.
Yeah, okay, I remember that.
Yeah. I wanted my hair to be darker. And I don't know why I stopped. I think I still want my hair to be darker, but I think I want, like, all of my features to be darker.
Yeah.
Like, I just apparently, I don't wanna be Irish. I just want different. I want opposite of me.
Yeah, I have gotten my hair, like, professionally, like, the balayage or, like, highlights once or twice, but
I
I'm
love
not good
that.
at upkeep, so then I just, like, wait till it grows out, and then a handful of times I've had my friend, shout out Charlotte, do box dye on my hair,
Yeah.
which once I thought it was gonna be a, like, dark red, and it was purple.
Oh,
Um,
I've had pretty good luck with box dyes. My old roommate Annie, shout out to Annie, used to do my box dye
nice.
haircuts or hair.
Yeah,
And
I feel like hairstylists, you can't tell them that, they'll shun you.
yeah, which I don't
But
understand.
I've been pleased with my box dye
I feel like
experiences.
you know what you're potentially getting. Like you're looking for
I'm
I
looking for
want
a
to
box dye
change. Yeah,
experience.
exactly. Like I'm not looking for this to look amazing.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, should we box dye your hair black?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Would you?
Mhm.
Okay,
I'm not kidding.
let's do it.
I feel like that's the last box dye I tried was black.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
So you've already done this.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's partially maybe that's why I'm
You're
like so open
confident.
to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the last one I tried was a black dye and it was a pretty dark brown. But like the color I want is like a blue black instead of a red black, if that makes sense. S-
Okay.
So like my hair has red hues,
Yeah,
but I like the blue hues. It's where like it's lighter.
sure.
I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe
I
it
just
does.
feel like
People tell me if it does. But that's what I
if you were
want.
a politician, are you that was that your hand open, not a this? I feel like those are the two options. You
Oh,
like
like
people because they don't want to point. That's too
oh,
aggressive.
you can't point?
I feel like politicians always have the like thumb. They're
Yeah, I think
always
I'm gonna
going
be an
like
open
this.
hand. I
Yeah,
think I'm gonna be
okay.
a
When
like
you run for public office.
yeah. No, I think that
Yeah.
will never happen.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd vote for you.
I'd be the
Too much
most
power would go to your head.
I'd be the most influential public office person. Someone would come to me and they'd be like, "Here's why we should do this," and I'd be like, "Yeah, that sounds cool." And then someone else would be like, "Here's why we shouldn't do that," and I'd be like, "Oh, okay,
It's just
totally."
who gets to Jen most recently.
We're walking into something, it's like, "Oh, he just told me some stats on this
With
that
a
sounded good."
mildly
So
compelling argument. Yeah, and if they just use the word, well, the statistics say, you'll be like, okay,
love it.
I'm in.
You're telling me the
Does
data
it
shows
matter? Am I going to look into how the study was done or if it was ethical?
that's why I pay
No.
other people.
Yeah. You're like, I'm just a
Tell me.
face.
That is what politicians are, right? It's just the face. It's just the face. And who has a nice haircut.
Right.
And
And
their nails done.
well
Well
manicured
manicured nails.
nails.
Maybe. See.
All
Anywho.
right. Well, that was fun.
I I like a jar pull.
Yeah,
Jar
that was a
pulls
good one. They
always
do
a
make me nervous each time.
yeah, I'm glad that you took the reins on this one because I would have been like
How do we talk about hair and nails?
no, I would have been like probably a different route. I would have probably said like nails are disgusting when you bite them.
Oh,
Yeah, and I
interesting.
would have been like, hair, how greasy does your hair get? Because mine gets greasy after a
Oh, I
day.
immediately thought of like, yeah, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
My hair doesn't get greasy.
Yeah. I hate people like you.
My friend has a theory that people with curly hair, it doesn't get greasy because it takes longer for the grease to coil down through the curl. And with straight hair people, it just can like really get
Pours
in
right
there.
out. Yeah, no, that's another reason why I
But
hate
also, or
curly people hair.
maybe it's because it's like the chicken or the egg. Like maybe your hair is straight because you
It's
have an
so
oily
greasy.
scalp.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So if you just
I
dried that puppy out, you could have curly hair.
I wish.
How often do you wash your hair?
So I have to wash it pretty much once every day if I don't want it to be greasy, but I wind
Okay.
up washing it every other day.
Yeah.
And to be fair, if I work out, so like this is day 2 and I worked out yesterday. Well,
Ew.
physical therapy. I don't know if that really counts as working out.
You moved your body.
Yeah.
Do you get sweaty in physical therapy?
Yeah, because we're really trying to grow this quad.
Right.
So
Okay.
I'm
That
doing
makes sense.
some solid strength training, but But yeah, it's like absurd. I hate how greasy my hair gets, and I've tried everything. People are like, "Oh yeah, the dry shampoo." It's like, no, fuck that. Fuck dry shampoo. Doesn't work on really, really greasy
I
hair.
actually don't really like dry shampoo because it's kind of like a hairspray.
Yeah,
Like, it just I feel like
I feel like it
like,
makes my
there's a
hair
lot of
gross.
buildup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I prefer which I think you have used this before, but baby powder. Or
No,
we've
but
talked about it.
you've shared that with
Maybe it
me,
was
yeah.
Kai that told me about that. So baby powder is like the key. That will
Okay.
work. But I don't know where my baby powder is right now.
I tend to just, if I'll just keep wetting my hair and which is what the opposite of what you would wanna do. I will, like, shampoo and condition. And then the next day, I will just conditioner, and then maybe the next day I'll just conditioner, and then maybe
Really?
wash it again or wash it every other day because my hair gets so dry and frizzy because the curliness, but I don't need to,
Oh,
like, clean my scalp all the time, and so by just adding the conditioner, it kinda just helps it stay hydrated.
fascinating. Yeah, I find like fancy shampoos that like are meant to for oily, greasy hair, and
Yeah.
I don't put conditioner except for at my roots. Like I try
Wait,
all these things.
you mean you
I s-
shouldn't put conditioner if you have oily hair, you're only supposed to put conditioner, like,
I,
not on
I
your roots.
only no, sorry, I meant root ends, the ends of my
Oh,
hair.
okay. I was like, "I think
Yeah.
we found your problem."
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, I only put conditioner at the ends of my hair. Why did I think that was the same thing as roots? Yeah, so I only do the bottom with conditioner, shampoo like crazy with this fancy keratisim, I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Nope, doesn't work. People are like, "Yeah, it works." No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Nope. So, that's me. And I just don't like. So I'm just deal with the grease.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it looks gross right now.
But you can tell hadn't been washed today.
Not really.
Really?
I feel like unless someone's hair is, like, real bad, is that something that I notice.
Yeah, mine can get real bad.
I believe
Like,
you.
especially when I had COVID, I didn't wash, okay? I didn't even bathe because that's a different thing. Like, washing your hair, I still shower every night,
Ah,
and it's like, that's different to me than when I am sick or just gross. I just decide everything has to be gross, and I don't bathe for, like, 3 days.
oh, but don't you usually feel better after you do?
Oh my god, that's what makes it better, though, is that, like, you're starting to feel better sick, and then you shower, and you're like, "Holy shit, I'm a new
You've
person."
changed my life.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
bathed off all of this sickness.
Yeah.
It's like yeah,
That's true. I probably do the same thing.
I don't know, sometimes it's laziness.
And I don't bite my nails, but I do pick at my cuticles pretty aggressively.
Well, I just started doing that because we were talking about nails.
I know, you were going pretty ham over
Yeah.
there earlier.
I've got
And your
long
nails are
cuticles.
long now, and don't you have a nail biting problem? So that's good for you.
I have a nail picking problem,
What are
but
you picking
sometimes
at
I'll
then?
bite to start the pick, which I hate because they're gross.
But you're not picking at your cuticles? What are you
No,
picking at?
I peel my nails off with my nail. Yeah.
Oh,
Like I will
you're just like ripping your
ripping my
nails
nails
off?
off. Yeah. I will like just
Okay,
peel
I
it
need to know if
back.
other people do this. I did. Huh.
Yeah. I'll peel it with my hands. And that's what I'll do because I don't like to put it in my mouth. Because I think it's gross to bite your nails. But then sometimes I've got an area that's not started yet, and I can't get it started with my other nails because maybe I've already peeled them all off. So then I'll go and I'll do a little
Well,
little
starter bite.
starter bite and get it like, oh, now it's ready, and then peel it off.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a fucking psycho.
Yeah, I mean, with my cuticles, if I have like a hangnail and I'm working on, I'm like, oh, I know if I rip this, it is going to hurt for a few days. But
Um,
I'll still do it, and I will not just go upstairs and get nail clippers to
yeah,
be
I
like,
don't do
clip.
it.
I'll be like, no, I think I'll be fine this time, but I
Yeah,
never learned my lesson.
yeah, I
And then
can do it.
Skylar
It
will
doesn't
see
hurt.
it and be like, stop doing that. And I say, no, I know the consequences. And he goes, cool. Well, don't complain to me about it when you're
Wait,
like,
no,
it's hurt.
I want to still complain about it. I
Yeah.
just don't want you to give me shit about.
Yeah.
Let me
Jen
complain.
understands.
I get it. We're all just people. Anyways, we've
That's the
done this.
perfect descriptor of similar but different when I immediately was like, getting your nails and hair done. And
Yeah.
you were like, no, nail and hair hygiene habits.
Yeah, apparently that's where my brain went.
Yeah.
We're similar, but
But different. Ding, ding, ding.
all right, we should.
Okay. Well, thank you all so much for listening. Please like, follow, subscribe, get on our YouTubes. Um,
Totes.
and yeah, have a great week, everyone. Welcome back. We're glad to be back.
We're glad to be back.
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's.
Yeah, sorry. Ashley Simpson's coming out with a new album, and I feel like we manifested that by singing Pieces of Me.